Good afternoon, my name is Julia Luyan and I proudly nominate Beth and Copado for the second quarter Way to Go Awards with distinction. As a client relationship manager, we engage key partners from within CareNet to complete each phase of implementation. It is customary for each partner to fulfill their specific portion and then move on. When we implemented Santa Clara in late December for the HRA Core Source campaign, we walked into it expecting Beth Copado to do the same, train our nurses on the last 2 days before New Year's Day, and then quietly exit to continue with her regular duties after launching on the 1st of January this year. 7 months later, Beth has proactively continued to efficiently and effectively steer our nurses to conduct the right activity at the right time for each CalMediConnect patient. The program centered on the use of the client's web-based activity hub to complete member HRA and care plans, with CareNet providing clinical staffing and the phone lines. The client system looked very slick on the outset, but was sadly riddled with functional defects from day one. Our nurses incurred systemic issues to complete just one HRA, which pushed every CMS-mandated outreach attempt in jeopardy. Apart from the growing deflation of morale amongst them, this series of events were potentially damaging to both CareNet and Santa Clara that could keep us from fulfilling our contractual obligations and the client failing to meet mandated compliance. So I started a tracker to memorialize CareNet's mitigation efforts and document up-to-the-minute client communication. The nurses were reporting tremendous amount of new issues sprouting here and there directly to Beth, so I naturally reached out to her to obtain supplemental information to ensure that I was accurately reporting these back to the client. And boy, did she step up. Apart from providing me with a table of system issues, she created a comprehensive clinical checklist on how to complete an HRA in Altruista, conducting pre-shift, in-shift, and post-shift touch bases with the nurses to ensure that they had the specific technical guidance to follow, holding regular weekly powwows to keep our nurses engaged and enthusiastic, tracking their progress by a protracted means since Altruista did not have straightforward reporting capabilities. All of these multiplied by 24 times per month, multiplied by 7 months on top of her regular job responsibilities as a clinical training and development manager, while actively participating in the CANA end-to-end test schedules and training new nurses. So as you can see, conveying this entire series of events is a mouthful. So you can actually feel how complicated each calling day evolved to be since then. We now conduct bi-weekly meetings with a client continuing to be an able partner in providing solutions and actionable items. Although the client system continues to be riddled with multiple defects, Beth's courageous and unfailing support of Santa Clara HRA day-to-day activities has affirmed this client's belief that CareNet is a solid company, is comprised of knowledgeable partners, and are very dependable in the face of insurmountable system issues. For this, I humbly enter my Way to Go Awards nomination for Beth Ann Copado for her dedication in doing what is right, making her efforts memorable, working with gusto, while making the client smile first as we enjoy the ride. Take a bow, Beth.